The papyrus, putting on my table every month. I don't wanna be sad. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so alive. The papyrus.
Hello, welcome to the Papyrus TV. This is news update, and first the headlines. Canada cancelled 10 years multiple entry visa for Nigerians. New terror group Lakurawa strikes in Kebbi, kills 15. Nnamdi Kanu to be released soon, said Abia State Governor Oti. Academics Union to meet federal government for renegotiation. National power grid failure spurs state to pursue independent energy solution. Obaseki urged unity amidst PDP legal battle to recover mandate. Adeyanju, Tinubu, Atiku, and Obi share similar political ideologies. Now the news in full. Canadian authorities have officially cancelled the 10 years multiple entry visa for Nigerians and other foreigners, aiming to reduce immigration following a post-COVID population surge. This visa previously allows holders to enter and exit Canada freely, but an update from Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) on Wednesday stated it will no longer be standard document. According to IRCC, guidance have been updated to indicate that multiple entry visas issued to maximum validity are no longer considered to be standard documents. The statement clarifies that officers now have discretion in issuing either single or multiple entry visas and determining each visa's validity period. In recent years, Nigeria has seen a significant outflow of citizens to Canada as many sought refuge from inflation and rising insecurity in their homeland. Canada initially welcomed the influx to address its declining population and meet workforce demand, but recent immigration trends have led to a strategic shift. To address the rapid influx, the IRCC announced a reduction in Canada's permanent residency target for the coming years. The target for 2025 was reversed from 500,000 to 395,000. Similarly, the 2026 target has been reduced from 500,000 to 380,000, with plans to admit 365,000 permanent residents in 2027. A newly formed jihadist group, Lakurawa, has launched attack in northwest Nigeria, recently targeting the village of Mira in Kebbi State. The assault left 15 people dead and a large number of cattle stolen. The dead were buried in a solemn ceremony attended by Kebbi State Deputy Governor Umar Abubakar Tafida and the Emir of Argungu, Samail Mohammed Mira. Lakurawa, similarly to Boko Haram, imposes tax on residents, denouncing Western influences, and opposes democratic governance. Recently, the Nigerian Defense Headquarters confirmed Lakurawa's presence in Sokoto and Kebbi State, with reports indicating they might have established operational bases in the region. Kebbi State Police spokesperson SP Nafiu Abubakar confirmed the attack, saying yes, there was a terrorist attack on Mera Friday, resulting in 15 dead. As of now, we have yet to ascertain the identity of the attackers. It's too early to confirm whether they were linked to the Lakurawa group. Meanwhile, Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has announced that Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will soon be granted his freedom. Governor Oti shared his updates during a media briefing held at Government House Banquet Hall in Umuahia. During the chat, Governor Oti revealed that discussions with the presidency are ongoing regarding Kanu's release, but refrained from disclosing specific details. He emphasized the sensitive nature of the negotiation, assuring that the government is working quietly towards a resolution. Nnamdi Kanu, an Abia State native, has been a vocal advocate for Biafran secession and independence from Nigeria. He has remained in detention since his rearrest in 2021. The Academic Staff Union of University ASU, the Senior Staff Association of Nigerians SANU, and other academics unions are set to meet with a restructured Federal Committee next week to discuss the renegotiation of the long-standing 2019 agreement. ASUU National President Emmanuel Osedeke confirmed the upcoming meeting, though no specific date has been provided. This follows the government's announcement in October of a newly formed committee tasked with concluding negotiation within 3 months. Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Honorable Nkiruka Onyejocha, assured that efforts are being made to prevent another ASUU strike, emphasizing the government's commitment to long-term economic reform under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. In recent development, ASUU issued a 14-day ultimatum to the government demanding the payment of 4-month salary arrears from its 2020 strike, the transition to the university's transparency and accountability system, and the payment of earned allowances. Onyejocha expressed optimism that the ongoing discussion would soon yield a favorable outcome, reflecting the government's dedication to addressing the union's long-standing demands. On another note, amid ongoing collapse of Nigerian national power grid, which have left part of the countries in extended darkness, states are ramping up efforts to develop independent power plants for reliable and affordable electricity. The national grid, responsible for distributing power across Nigeria, has failed 10 times so far in 2024, with the latest outage reported on Tuesday and Thursday. By Friday evening, some recovery have been achieved, with 2,306.35 MV, that's megawatts, restored, as reported by the Nigerian National Grid. Since 2015, the grid has experienced around 110 collapses, with a significant 93 occurring under President Muhammadu Buhari. Between June 2023 and November 2024 alone, there were 17 failures. These persistent outages, along with rising electricity costs, have prompted state government to explore independent power solution following the 2023 electricity as signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. States now have the authority to generate, transmit, and distribute power within their borders. Already, at least 12 states have made significant stride towards launching their own power initiative, with some already generating electricity for local use. Furthermore, Governor Godswin Obaseki has called for unity within the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the party continues its legal fight to reclaim its mandate. The governor made the statement during the inauguration of a caretaker committee by the PDP's National Working Committee, which will oversee the party's activities until the new executive are elected. Chaired by Dr. Tony Azegbemi, the committee also includes Honorable Henry Duke Tenebe as secretary and other prominent members such as Harrison Omogbon, Fidel Igenegbali, Chris Nehikari, and Tony Anini Jr. Governor Obaseki emphasized the importance of staying focused and united as the party prepares for the upcoming tribunal, where they will present evidence to support their case. We must stand united and remain focused as we seek justice and prepare for the future, Obaseki said. We will claim our stolen mandate. It was taken from us in broad daylight, and we have the evidence to prove it. Obaseki also criticized the action of the All Progressive Congress, APC, calling their governance process illegal, and warned against the misuse of funds borrowed for the inauguration, estimated between 2 billion and 5 billion. He urged the public to stay engaged and vigilant as the legal process unfolds, stressing the importance of this fight for the future of Nigerians' democracy. On a final note, Nigerian activist and lawyer Deji Adeyanju has drawn a comparison between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi, stating that they share a similar political ideology, especially after the 2023 general elections. Adeyanju, in a recent interview, pointed out that the duo, who were the presidential candidate for the All Progressive Congress, APC, People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Labour Party, respectively, all campaigned for capitalist policies and supported the controversial fuel subsidy removal. Despite his criticism, Adeyanju revealed that if given the chance, he will vote for Peter Obi over the other two candidates, but he will still refrain from supporting Omoyele Sowore of African Action Congress (AAC). He questioned why the fuel subsidy was not being removed for the wealthy and politicians, citing figures like Aliko Dangote and Godswill Akpabio. He also criticized the new jet purchases made by the president and vice president, accusing them of aligning with the interests of the IMF rather than addressing the needs of ordinary Nigerians. Adeyanju called for a new generation of politicians ahead of 2027 elections, stressing that Nigerians should embrace more open criticism and hold their leaders accountable instead of elevating them to near messianic status. He concluded that the political figures, including Obi, Tinubu, and Atiku, are part of the same system and need to be critically evaluated by the public. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't